Well, developing news this morning after 31 years with Albuquerque's police department, 8 of them as top cop. Police Chief Ray Schultz is now revealing the day he's going to step down.
The chief announced he would retire back in March, but up until yesterday, we just didn't know when. And the date coming up fast here, August 3rd. Mayor R.J. Berry made the announcement Thursday morning during a news conference. Current Deputy Chief Alan Banks was named interim chief until a permanent replacement can be found after the city's mayoral election. Chief Schultz is leaving after a long career with APD and amid an ongoing Department of Justice investigation into allegations of excessive use of force. Now, we will have more on the chief's resignation and what Mayor R.J. Berry and 2 contenders who want the job had to say about Schultz's retirement a little later this morning. Earlier this week, we told you about last weekend's suicide of 17-year-old Carlos Vigil. He was a New Mexico high school student who spoke out against bullying. Well, his mother says after years of being bullied, that is what drove her son to commit suicide. Today, there is a bake sale going on to help Carlos's family meet expenses. Now, this all gets started around 9:30 this morning. It's happening in front of Valley High School off of Candelaria. Classmates and friends are hosting the fundraiser. They say they'll be there until they sell everything.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's deputies are now waiting on autopsy results to determine what killed a man found dead overnight yesterday in the northwest part of Albuquerque. Family members reported this about 1 Thursday morning here on Guadalupe Trail. It's near 4th and Ranchitos. Deputies say a man's body was found in the road near his home. Now, according to neighbors there we talked with, there have been plenty of problems with this family through the years.
The police are out to this house a lot. We've even filed police reports against him. You get over there, for us, we don't even know how the house is livable. It's a mess.
Deputies are investigating this as a suspicious death, they say, but they say they are not looking for any suspects right now, and there is no danger to the public. Well, due in court for a first appearance today, a man facing a bunch of charges, get this, accused of driving drunk with his 3 kids in the car and, on top of that, seriously hurting a pedestrian. Albuquerque police say this man, Fernando Garcia, hit a man crossing the street near Central in Wyoming about 8:30 Wednesday night. His 3 kids, 13, 8, and just 5 years old, were all in the car. Police say it was obvious Garcia had been drinking, and they say he admitted to drinking 3 shots 45 minutes before the crash. Garcia was arrested on 3 counts of child abuse and 1 count of great bodily harm by vehicle. That pedestrian who was hit broke a number of bones and is still in the hospital. Elizabeth?
An Albuquerque man has been arrested for showing too much skin at an apartment pool. Authorities say Paul Carlson admits he exposed himself to an 8-year-old child and her babysitter in the hot tub of the Valle Apartments Monday. The apartments are near Eastern and Cardenas. Now, on Tuesday, he allegedly did the same thing to the same girl in the jacuzzi.
No parent wants their little girl, even their little boy, to be exposed to anything like that. It's gross. It's not even okay.
I am absolutely furious, actually.
Carlson faces 2 counts of aggravated indecent exposure. APD says the family of a 12-year-old boy who was shot by his older brother is not cooperating with the investigation. The boy was shot in the leg in his 16-year-old brother's room at a house near 98th and Tower on Wednesday. Yesterday, police tried to interview the teen and his family to make sure this was indeed an accident, but they didn't show up for the interview. They say they'll talk to detectives today. By the way, the boy is going to be okay.
A pit bull that attacked a 2-year-old boy in Carlsbad will be euthanized. Police say the boy was with his parents at a friend's house last week when a dog attacked his face twice. Pediatric specialists will try to fix all the damage. The dog will be put down after a quarantine to be sure he does not have rabies. And take a look at this. One of the dogs found abandoned in an intersection on the west side is still up for adoption, that little guy. 5 Dachshund Terrier mixes were found crammed into a small crate last week. Who would do that? All of them. Look, they were filthy. They were matted. They showed signs of isolation. Animal Humane thinks a puppy mill was using them to breed. 1 had cancer and had to be put down. 3 others have already been adopted. But this happy little go-getter, oh, he's on the list waiting for a good home. It could be yours. Cute. Cute.
Yeah, very cute.
I hate seeing signs of all the animal abuse around here. All right, 6:05. If you were looking for some fun in the Duke City sun tomorrow, hey, head to Nob Hill.
It is Summerfest, where about a mile of Central Avenue gets shut down so you can have a good time and give a boost to local businesses. News 13's David Romero is out where the party is going to get started. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Elizabeth. Well, if everything goes the way the organizers foresee the event to go, this part of Central could be a walking mall come tomorrow night. Now, that's good news for some who may not be too familiar with all the small businesses and restaurants that line up along Central in Nob Hill. Summerfest organizers will close off a 1-mile section of Central in the heart of Nob Hill and offer free entertainment on 2 different stages, while shoppers will have a chance to check out all the businesses in the area. Now, for some of those businesses, this is more exposure than they're used to, and that's the case for Sarah Lim. She's opened up the Min Bao Bakery less than a year ago, and she thinks this may be her time to shine, a perfect opportunity to let people sample what she has to offer.
Well, hopefully we do benefit. I think it's always great when they block off Central because we get a lot more foot traffic. People aren't worried about the cars and crossing the street.
And again, this may be good for some, maybe not so much for others, but still, they're all taking it in stride. And coming up in the next half hour, we are going to show you one of those businesses that their customers depend on getting in and out in a timely manner, and that may be a little bit of a challenge because there's going to be a lot of foot traffic. But something else we want to pass along to you guys right now is that storm that Kristen has been talking about this morning. It's finally coming down here in the Nob Hill area. We're getting rain. Thank you.
Yeah, we can see it. Thank you, David. By the way, if you want some more information on Summerfest along Route 66 this weekend, just head to our website, krqe.com, and click on KRQE links.